Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of Dandadan on episode 5. This episode right here was actually pretty cool and nothing really interesting until the very end and then what's going on. The way how it ended was just hilarious. Other than that, most of the episode involving the first 12 minutes or at least 14 minutes at most. Nothing really interesting because if anything else, it's just your regular school situation that you can see in any manga you read or any anime you watch. So, if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Okarun is trying to figure out how he's going to greet Momo, and Momo's like, hey, what's up? After meeting him at the school gate, and things became, very awkward for them while they're trying to figure out what to do, and then they try to find each other at lunchtime, and then they end up bumping into each other after towards the very end of lunch, and they accidentally had lips touching each other, which I go, that's kind of hilarious, but actually very embarrassing, depending on knowing that you're not looking where you're looking at. And eventually they got into a little scuffle, which apparently is to cover up some misunderstandings, I guess, however you want to say. But eventually, when Okarun was trying to take a leak in the restroom, because, we all gotta take a leak anyway, he realized something is missing, which is also hilarious. And he tries to talk to Ayase about it, but Ayase brushed him off, saying, just shut up and leave me alone, kind of thing. Well, not in a way that it was explicit where she tells him to shut up, to leave her alone, but other than that, after school, we have to it that Okarun does bump into a girl named Ira, but we have to it that Momo knows who Ira is and was very annoyed. Because I believe Ira was I just thinking the boy falling for me is just a dream, blah, blah, blah. Which apparently Momo knows that Ira is a filthy swine and ends up using her powers to have the wash tub fall on her head and says, hey, Okarun, come on, let's go home. At least I get to know what your charms is while I'm not some stupid female dog that likes to diss on others just because I want to. Which apparently shows that Momo was just insulting Ira from a distance in a certain way, indirectly saying, you for actually doing that to Okarun, you scumbag, And eventually, after apologizing to each other and about the situation, Okarun, or Takikawa Ken, ends up telling Momo about his situation. He says, my shaft is there, but my balls are gone. And then we get to see that we return to the house, Momo's house, and she ends up laughing tremendously, which I don't blame her for. And that's why Momo's grandma's like, that's why I wanted to see that's why I wanted to see your thing area, because I knew something was wrong. Why didn't you just freaking listen to me? And you didn't realize your is missing after all this time? Are you serious? I'm thinking about I have to agree with her, considering that unless he took a shower or he's not looking at things correctly, he has to realize something was wrong. Eventually we get to know why. The Turbo Spirit, Turbo Granny? Yeah, she's not dead. She was actually hiding. She somehow managed, before she got disintegrated or destroyed, she transformed into an astral form or some kind of form, spirit form, whatever you want to freaking call it, and lashed herself onto Okarun. And that she's the only one that knows where she has his balls. And we get to see that Momo comes with a nice agreement saying, hey, let's get to the bottom of this, okay? How about this? You get your powers back, because it looks like to me Okarun still has the powers of Turbo Granny in his body. It looks like to me what they slapped out of Okarun was just the consciousness of Grandma, which apparently she now inhabits a cat doll. After coming to a certain agreement, and then the Turbo Grandma's like, fine, I'll do it. We have to it that Grandma agrees that, fine, return my powers, and I'll freaking return your balls. But we have to it, the Grandma reveals that his balls, I dropped them somewhere. That's the thing. They go like, what? And the episode ends off there. Preview of next episode. Looks like to me there might be trouble along the way, especially for Momo, because it looks like Ira's starting to like do something crazy, which I don't know what the heck she's trying to do, but we get to see some things that something bad could happen, but who knows. And preview next episode is called Dangerous. A dangerous woman arrives, and the episode ends up. The preview of the episode ends off there. Anyways, looking forward to see how next episode goes, because now the journey to find Okarun's, is gonna be one heck of a adventure, considering that Grandma says she dropped them somewhere, which she does not know where. Anyways, there might be more drama to come, considering that Ira and Momo will have a little scuffle, but we'll see how that turns out. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot-ta-da!